Okay, so part 5 and the final part of chapter 14. Uh, so coming into this area, there's actually, um, I think there's like a couple enemies that spawn in here, but I ended up just kind of running past them. Uh, like there was this one dude that I ran into, but I ended up just running past the rest of them. There's a point when you come back through this area a second time, so I might be confusing the enemies that you encounter that second time with this first. I don't know. I know there's at least a couple enemies in there that you run into that particular time, but then you go back through there a second time and I think in chapter 15. So and then so through the doorway there's a tungsten room that you can unlock with a torque bar. And it was this room when I kind of realized that using the tungsten to make the bar to go into these rooms on classic mode really doesn't pay off, mainly because in classic mode you can't craft weapons or anything. So normally in those rooms there'd be like a weapons part that you can pick up. So it's really not worth it to make the bars in classic mode to go in those rooms, since all you really get are like ammo and some, minor resources. When you come into this room, make sure you stomp out the bodies, because after you grab the frozen block, those little gnat things that reanimate bodies will come into this area. So if you take out those bodies, they don't have anything to attack you, even though you could probably use the lasers in this area to not have to worry about those things, but knowing the way this game is, they probably would have the reanimated enemies like jump over the lasers or something, I don't know. So, but I didn't feel like seeing what would happen, so I just stomped out the bodies so I didn't have to deal with them. And I forgot about it. Where the block is when you get out of the containment area that it's in, there's a scavenger hotspot that you can drop a bot down in. And I kind of said to myself, fuck it, I'm just gonna go back over there so I can drop it down, because any extra resources I can get with the scavenger bots towards upgrading like my rig or the health and whatnot, I'll take it. And so if you don't really care about putting down the bots, don't bother going back there. But when you go back into this area, you get jumped by, I think it's like 3 soldiers, which I had completely forgotten about when I came through here. Like literally, like as soon as you open this door, they like 2 of them drop down in front of you, and one of them has a shotgun. He nearly fucked me up. So like he put me in the red. So be careful of him. I should have just gotten out the grenade launcher on the pulse rifle and just blew him up that way. But
Shut up, damn it!
so yeah, this is where I made the torque bar and oh yeah, and I also made some health packs since I had the resources, and I think I had like maybe 1 or 2 on me. But I kept this whole thing in just so you can see like what in classic mode, like what you would pick up with the within this room here. See, normally if I like just on a normal playthrough of this game, there'd be at least like 1 or 2 weapons parts probably in this room. But for classic mode, there's jack shit in here really. So, and I think the rest of this video is, I think it's just me running back to the facility where Ellie and Carver are, and just like how I got into this area, I just completely bypass fighting any enemies. There is a artifact to pick up, which I did end up picking up, which I probably took the risk of doing since there's at least like 2 enemies that ran past me when I picked it up. So yeah, you know, the rest of this video is just me running back to the facility, and I will see you in chapter 15.
Yeah. It looks like they use magnetomic forensic neurology, which produces a data stream stored in the codex. They lifted the code of the machine right out of her brain.
Well, that sounds familiar. At least I didn't poke her eye out. I'll be there soon.
One final fact for you to ponder as you recklessly pursue your own